Hi, everybody. I'm back. Coach Jessica here. Hi. So today we are going to be talking about how to keep the spice in your relationship. First, let me just share a little bit about my life so that you're clear on where I stand. I feel like Justin Bieber over here. I'm married, have been for, pardon me, I almost forgot there. It will be 7 years in May. I love him from the top of my head to the tips of my toes. And so I just wanted to shed some light on some things that could help you, men and women, in your relationship. Quick point that I want to make. Though I may not follow every one of these rules all the time, I'm working on it. You know, I'm a work in progress too, but it's not to say that it's not a darn good idea, okay? So listen up. Ladies, first thing. Y'all, we have to maintain the mystery, okay? We all know that we all have to use the bathroom. We all know that, you know, our hair doesn't come out doobie fresh, bouncy, and shiny as soon as you step out the bed, and you don't automatically have eyeliner on and all kinds of stuff as soon as you roll over and your feet hit the floor in the morning. However, it's a good idea not to completely transform or do every single step or every single intimate thing in front of either your husband or your mate. It's just, there's something to be said about wondering what she's doing in there, wondering what it's going to look like when she's finished, wondering, you know, is she sprinkling fairy dust? Is she dipping herself in some type of holy water that when she pops out, she's, you know, magically delicious? But that's kind of what we want to create, just an atmosphere of anticipation. Not, oh, there go the eyeliner. Oh, she about to pull out the cold cream now. You know, you just want there to be some guesswork still left that remains. And that also includes your toilet habits. You know, no, when you're in a relationship, of course, you're going to have your run-ins. You share a bathroom, so you're going to have your run-ins. But on as many occasions as possible, you need to make an effort to keep that a private and personal matter. You know, I would personally like for my husband to believe that it's an urban myth or legend that I actually have, you know, a bathroom habit that smells like anything other than rainbows and sunshine. I do realize this may be something that's not always easily obtainable, but you know, we have to shoot for the stars, people. Let's just try it. Getting ready for bed. Girls, ladies. Okay, and I am guilty of this, so I'm not even going front. But seriously, you know, we have our routines that we have to go through in order to look as fabulous as we look during the day. So that, understood, people. If your goal is to keep the spice in your marriage, that also has to do with the illusion or the I guess atmosphere that you set. So be careful not to come to bed more times than not, you know, just a little bit matronly. Oh, Junior, come to bed. Yes, I do have a satin bonnet. And yes, I do have to wear it or else I'll have a bald spot in the back of my head. Maybe what you could do is come to bed looking like the fly diva that you are, handle your business, and then get back into the Florida Evans look of the century. You know, there's a way to work around all of these things, people. You know, you just have to be creative with it. Men have been told for years and years about the role of a woman, what she should do, how she should dress, how she should carry herself, how she should keep her house, how she should raise her children. And so whether he speaks it to you or not, there are a certain amount of beliefs that a traditional man carries. And so this is going to carry over into how well you all mesh together when it comes to your level of intimacy as well, because he may not even realize that he has certain expectations of you, because he may not identify, at least on the outside, as a traditional man. But on the inside, it's quite possible that he is. So if you know this about your man, even if he doesn't know it about himself, because girls, you know we know stuff, then you need to treat it as such. So that means that you got to do traditional things. And you're probably thinking, Coach, why are you talking about, cooking for him? I thought we were talking about keeping the spice in the marriage. Well, that is what it is, just like, and I'm going to get to them in a minute, but just like there are things that are not obvious, at least the television tells us that we like, that gets our juices flowing. There are certain things for them that are unspoken that do the same thing. If you have a traditional man, make sure you're doing those traditional things. Just do them in your skivvies. Okay. If you have kids, get rid of them. I'm just kidding. Okay. Keep the kids, but when you go on your date night, no kids are allowed to be discussed. Once you realize that there's not a whole lot to talk about once we remove the kids from the conversation, well, then that starts another discussion. What can we do to have more things in common and have more things to discuss? Gentlemen, you need to talk to your woman, okay? I know that society has given you this serious cop-out for years saying that men don't have emotions and they don't talk and they don't whatever. Y'all are extra emotional and you gossip. Yeah, I said it. I said it. You're worse than women. Okay. I am going to tell you the ultimate secret that no woman has ever told you before. The number one most attractive, sexiest thing that any man could ever do is pick up a vacuum cleaner, wash a dish, and make a bed. Boy, I tell you, is he in there cleaning? Lord, where are my drawers? Where are my good drawers? I'm telling you, no lie, I'm so serious. Like, you would get as much as you want, as often as you want. Lend a hand. I'm going to tell you why this is important. A woman's desire for sex is directly tied to her level of intimacy. Her level of intimacy with you is directly tied to the amount of free time that she has. And the amount of free time that she has is directly tied to how much help she has in all of the things that she has to do. If she's working, if she has children, and she has a house to maintain, well, that there is 3 full-time jobs, not including the 4th job of maintaining and keeping a husband happy. So if you can take some things, because some things you just simply can't. You aren't mommy, so you can't do mommy work. But if there are some things that you can take off her plate, absolutely, you need to do that thing. Like, time it perfectly for when she's walking in the door and, you're just, oh, I just happened to see the dust. There was dust on the table, so I just wanted to get that up. Days on. She will have no drawers on in T-minus 5 minutes. That's it, y'all. I hope you take some of these tips and use them. Victoria's Secret should thank me because y'all need to be on your way out buying drawers. Okay? Love you. Check me out at vicecoachjessica.blogspot.com. That's my blog. If you have questions, topic discussions, or you just want to give me some love, send me an email to advicecoachjessica@gmail.com. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at advicecoachjess. Okay? I love y'all. As always, smooches. See you next time.